Isn't a good sign. Y'all, I just said this isn't a good sign. It was like taking that forever. It says starting live. How are y'all doing tonight or today, whatever time y'all are watching? Y'all let me know if you can hear me okay. Y'all, we're going to do something fun tonight. Hey, 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 I see y'all hopping on. Y'all, listen, here's what we're going to do. And y'all tell me, look, I've got one glove on, but we're going to use these Dollar Tree jars. And hey, Cindy, hey, Kim, hey, Kathy, hey, Susan. Okay, what we're going to do is, I don't know about y'all, but during vacation, no matter where my kids or grandkids go, they collect rocks, they collect seashells, they collect all kinds of stuff. And I got these jars at the Dollar Tree. They're all shiny and new. You could use them to put anything in. But I thought, we need to do kind of like a little collection jar. Hey, 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 Aurora, Pamela, Joni, Vera. So that's what we're going to do tonight. But, of course, you know, if you're collecting beach items, you know it's not a shiny lid. So we're going to rusty these up just like, you know, if it was something that you find at the beach. And look, I know I still got to I've got to pull a Happy Mail winner from yesterday, but I will be posting that after I get off here. And look, I've already turned this thing upside down. Hey, Bonnie. And y'all, we're going to use etching cream. We are going to use a rub and buff. We're just doing it all tonight. But the first thing I want to do is go ahead and get these lids kind of going, rustying them up. And I'm going to be using my cinnamon, my acrylic, and a little bit of this gray, I think, on these lids. Then we're going to get our etching cream going. And I got this at Hobby Lobby, but I know you can get it at other craft stores too. And I'm like, should I start with black on here? Let me see. Let me find my black, y'all. What have y'all been doing today? That's not it. That's not it. Oh, that one just had it. Oh, well. Maybe I'll just use some black paste, because that works too. Hey, hey, hey. We'll do our base coat in black. And y'all be sure to sprinkle. Let me know you're sprinkling. Have y'all got any big plans for the weekend? I am going to a baby shower tomorrow. So I got to wrap a gift, and I got some cute stuff. I got some stuff from Target. I got some Mason Grove stuff, and I thought in the morning I'll hop on and show y'all how I'm going to, like, put it in I've got a little kind of a basket thing, because, you know, when you have kids, you can't have too many baskets, right? And y'all tell me in the comments, what kind of projects are y'all wanting to see me do? You know, what's your, like, favorite subject, you know, right now? Is it, you know, what is it? Bees, lemons, patriotic. Tell me what you're looking for. And thank you for sprinkling. I see we got people from Louisiana. Hey, Deborah. You might go by Deb, too. I see your name is Deborah. And my name is Deborah. When Mama spelt my name, she spelt it the long way. Thank you for sprinkling. Okay. You're going to a quilting retreat? That sounds like so much fun. Okay. We got this black on here. I'm going to hit it with the dryer real quick, just to kind of speed things up. Michelle, you love the bees. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back through here and make a list. Oh, something with a sunflower and bees. Okay. We've got a sunflower coming. Well, it's actually back now. I don't know if y'all remember it. That etched sunflower that we love so much. I always love when my favorite things come back. Y'all probably know that. I bet y'all, hey Debbie, is that yours too? Listen, I bet y'all can probably tell me all of my favorite things. Because I'm always telling you. I'm going to look real quick. I got so much stuff from Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to show it to y'all a little bit at a time. But let's go ahead and get some etching cream on here. It says, now the instructions on the bottle say to clean your jar, which I already cleaned them. I cleaned them because I had to get that tag off the bottom. Something with baseball. Thank you. Okay, it says apply any armor stencil. Well, we're just going to use a transfer because you can use transfers with this also. On dry etchable glass. Now, there's one thing that I don't know. These jars from Dollar Tree, I'm assuming that they're etchable. And then it says brush on a thick layer and wait 1 to 3 minutes. Using running water, rinse off. Well, I got a bucket full of water. You got home from being in a wedding and it was a beautiful day. Oh, I love it. Okay, so today what we're going to put in our jars is shells and sand. Now, I didn't collect it all, but I have collected it. So I'm going to use, there's a couple of these minis that are for lake and for beach. So I think I'm going to use, which one? There's one that says go jump in the ocean, relax and unwind. You're on beach time. Wake and lake. So they're both combo. I think I'm going to do the beach vibes with the etching cream. So we're going to just pick a side. And then I got some black rub and buff to put on here. Because, you know, a lot of times with the etching cream, y'all can't see it good. So I put this on my clean jar, and I've got, you're supposed to wear protective gloves and such as that. And this says beach vibes. It's kind of hard to see. You have that apron. I think I got this at Walmart. Is that where you got yours? All right, it says to apply it with a brush, so we're going to do that. And look, this is a brush that I don't really like to paint with, so I'm going to use it with the etching cream. And it says put a generous amount on. So that's what I'm going to do too. And like I said, it says glass that's etchable. And look, this doesn't do anything to your transfer. It's not going to hurt it at all. So I'm going to put it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be letting this sit, and then we're going to maybe even add some more. Because sometimes this Dollar Tree glass can be a little stubborn. I did a wine glass, and it turned out really good. And look, I'm just considering this eye protection, my glasses. When they say generous amount, you know. And it says 1 to 3 minutes, but we're going to do it longer. Just because I think longer, I'm extra. And maybe I should just follow the directions. This is etching cream. Somebody just said, what are you putting on here? Okay. So we've got our etching cream on here. And what the etching cream does, it actually, like, I guess, eats, if you want to call it that, eats down into the glass and kind of etches it. All right, let's work on our lid some more while that's doing that. Hey, hey, hey. All right, let me get this palette. And this is my rusty colored paint. We're going to make these rusty looking And I just have like an old sponge. But anyway, the etching cream works with any of our transfers. And if you want to do like a set for a gift, like a wedding or anniversary or something. This is just an old sponge that has lived its life by the sink. You did 3 minutes and it wasn't long enough. See, yeah. I mean, I don't know how y'all feel about it, but sometimes I think that the glass and stuff from the Dollar Tree is a little bit different. Okay, so like I said, we're going to rust up because we're putting shells in here, and we know that anything that goes to the beach is rusty and crusty. Right? Let's see, where did you get the... This came from Hobby Lobby, but I'm sure all the craft stores probably have it. Leave it on for 5 minutes. It might stay on a little bit longer than that, because we're going to just let it sit and do its thing. Oh, yes, I'm live. Oh, listen, Gina, we're just not getting started. You didn't almost miss me. We painted these shiny lids. They're from Dollar Tree. And I'm just trying to make them look a little bit rusty. Is Barry on here? So, you know, because if you go to the beach, everything's by the salty air and everything is a little bit rusty. Or that's what I notice. I need to push my glasses up. Let's see. Does the cream ruin the transfer? No, Shelly, I would never do anything to ruin my transfer. You know why? Because I like them too much and I use them over and over and over again. All right, let's get these dry. And that, you know what? That's usually the first question that everybody asks is, does it ruin the transfer? I would definitely not do it if it did. And also, I don't know if y'all have ever, y'all hear that lid pop? I got some, this is Mod Podge dishwasher safe for glass. So the other one, we're going to put a design on. Then I'm going to put some of that Mod Podge on it, over it. You're going to the beach at the end of the month, then maybe you might want to do some of these jars. Do you collect like seashells and stuff? Or anybody in your family? Hey, Barry. Anyway, we, like, as kids and adults, we love walking around the beach, you know, looking for seashells and anything interesting like that. And I thought, it's getting that time of year when people are taking vacation. You know, going places. And, you know, sometimes you collect rocks and stuff at the lake. And there's on lake time and different stuff on here. But I thought would be super cute. So, I was like, this is what we're doing tonight. And even though I don't have any that I've collected, they're probably in the house, in my closet somewhere. And I'm like, we can get them. You went to the beach and it was so nice. Awesome. I don't know. There's just something about the water. It's just so relaxing to me. Okay. So on the other jar, we're going to add a transfer. I think those are dry. And see how they look a little old and rusty. And for this one, I am going to use... it says, relax, unwind, you're on beach time. That one. And I've got these gloves on because of the etching cream. And y'all, the word tonight is, I think it's, oh, I need to fuzz this. Look, let me look and see. I think it's C, S-E-A. But let me make sure. Or maybe somebody can check that for me. Yes, it's C. Now add some fuzz because the transfers love to stick to glass. And you don't want to stretch it. And I'm going to be using, on this one, the color is Cadet. It's a beautiful blue. And look, I got my squeegees out. I think I'm just going to use a small one. And now I'm just going to squeegee all over the same color. You like to sit and watch the waves? I do too. I saw somebody talking about putting on a bathing suit. Listen, put on your bathing suit and go have fun. It's kind of like that dance like nobody's looking. Well, go to the beach like nobody's looking. Right? I think it's fine. I don't know what I did with the lid for that. Okay, so I have used my Cadet all over. And y'all, these are new. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Can y'all see that? Isn't that pretty? And then hopefully once we put the sand and stuff in here, it'll look good. All right, y'all, I am going to take my etching cream and I'm going to kind of pat it around. You know, just to make sure. I have done it and didn't leave it on long enough, and I think somebody else said they did too. I mean, I don't think it hurts to leave it on too long. I guess we'll see. So let's get this dry, and then we're going to put some sand and some seashells in here. Bonnie, I do too. How many of y'all have checked out the new transfers? They're so pretty. Okay, and look, this is all from the Dollar Tree. I got some white sand, and then I got this. It says decorative. So what I'm going to do, I think in this one, I'm going to use this. And then I got I got some white shells, and then I just got some different colors of shells. No, you know what? I think I'm going to use the white sand because with the etching, I'm going to use, with the etching cream, I'm going to use black rub and buff. Okay. So on one, we're doing the etching cream. We're letting it sit. I hope I'm picking the good color. You've never placed an order. Let's see, I have you placed an order. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Okay. Let's just go ahead and use it all. And I don't know if y'all have ever been to the beaches like in Gulf Shores, Pensacola, this area, but the sand is very, very pretty. It's very pretty. So let's fill this up, and I'll show you the shells I got. I got white ones, and I have these. These to me look more natural. I think I got, and then I got these. These had some fancy looking ones in here. I'm gonna try to take these gloves off. Let's see, your sand is white. Yes, the sand around, starting about Orange Beach, Gulf Shores. I hope I can get this back on. But my hands get sweaty. Okay, I'm going to use these, which look a little more realistic. You finally got me live. Oh, awesome. Well, y'all, I'm going to have to get some baggies. Is the etching cream? No, it's just something I got from, and look, you can kind of place these in if you want to, or you can dump them in. We'll probably end up dumping some, but I thought you could make a little scene in here if you wanted to. This could be, you know, your special ones that you want to. The Cadet is paste. We do have ink, but I'm not going to bake this. What I was going to do is I'm going to use the waterproof Mod Podge on it to show y'all how to do. Tonight's kind of like, let me show you what we can do. And this is the bag that has like some unique ones. Like, to me, you would want to collect this. Let me see. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you go to the beach and you find shells and they're okay. Hi, Debbie. I joined your driving team. My driving team? If you joined my Chalk Couture team, you should have gotten an email from me. Maybe you did. Okay, I think I'm going to turn this one around this way. But see how I'm kind of layering it up so that you see the shells. If you have a bunch of small ones, you could, you know, just dump them all in. But because these are so pretty, you know, they got the different, I don't know what they're called, but they've got the shapes. I'll show you. See the shapes of those? I'm trying to get out of that light. They are just pretty. So now we can kind of just like pile some of them in. But whenever you have a collection, like it might be a rock collection or a shell collection or whatever, you want to keep the prize. I call them prize shells. So see how pretty that is? And they have got, I've never seen this one. It's kind of a navy. Y'all, and I'm sitting here hoping that etching cream is working. So I'm going to just tie this. I'm going to leave it a little bit longer to tie. Let me see if I can cut it with this. Sometimes these ropes are kind of hard to tie. What do y'all think? Isn't this pretty? And what you could do is each year, whenever you go to the beach or to the lake or whatever, you can put your collection in here. Isn't that such a great idea? I'm going to turn this around. If I knew how to do like a sailor knot or something, I would do it, but I don't know how. I should have taught myself before I came on here. Right? But I love this rope. It looks different from the normal just brown. And you've got your collection right there. And if you want to change the design, you can. If you want to make it permanent, you can put like a layer of this. It's called Dishwasher Safe Glass Gloss Brilliant Mod Podge. So let's, y'all look. I got my etching cream still working over here. I hope it's working. We're going to try it. Sea glass, yes. Anything you collect. Like I said, it could be rocks. It could even just be sand. You know, some beaches have different colors of sand. So with this, it says, it's got like a lot of different languages. Use on all surfaces, indoors or out, top dishwasher safe. Dries hard, no tack. Roll bottle on table to mix. Okay, I didn't do that. So let's do that. Instead, y'all, here, a lot of times I'll shake stuff up. So it says roll on the table. Some of y'all just coming on. The word tonight is see. like if you want the supply list. Yeah, now this is something, you know, sometimes you collect things and you don't want to display them. But for this, oh, it won't damage the transfer. I have left it on my transfer for an hour before. Trust me. Trust me. The only thing I'm afraid of is that it's not long enough. And like I said, I didn't want to try to bake this. And I wanted to show y'all a different option. So let me get a brush. And I'm gonna try not to disturb my design. So I'm just gonna take it and brush onto. This way, you know, it'll be safer. And it should dry clear. It looks a little cloudy, but you know what? It's going to dry clear. Let me set it back here. Okay. So there we go. We got that one. Now let's do the true test. Yeah, everything came from the dollar store except the chalk supplies that I'm using. All right. Look, y'all, I got the cutest little thing. I actually got this last year from the Target dollar spot that I put my water in to clean my, and I got to put my glove back on for that etching cream. Are some of y'all just hopping on? Okay. For the other one, I know it's been long enough according to their directions. Let's just see. So this is our water. Maybe I should test it. Oh, it's working. Okay. So you're supposed to do it under running water, but we're just gonna do it like this. And I hope it didn't bleed. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I think it looks awesome. And you won't be able to hardly see it because it just etched the glass. But I'm going to use some rub and buff on it so y'all can see it. And now look, this will not come off because it's actually etched into the glass. Can you see it? It will not ever come off. It's like it, well, the only way I can think of is like it scratches the glass. Y'all see it? And that's it. Now the transfer is perfectly fine. I want to show y'all this. You could clean it, which we're cleaning it, dry it, and then use it again. It's perfectly fine. It's ready to roll. Okay, let's get this one dry. I'm so excited about this. So you could do this to wine glasses. Let me see. You could do it to wine glasses. You can use any transfer. That you want. Okay. So we're going to put, I guess I'll do the rub and buff first. And I got black rub and buff, and I'm just going to rub it on there so you can see it. And this is like kind of like a greasy wax. It comes in lots of different colors. And I just have black. And I'm going to, now y'all tell me, are y'all gonna try this? So it just takes a very small amount. And then I'm gonna rub it on here so you can see it. And all it basically does, it gets down into the crevices. You can see it kind of coming alive. It gets down into the crevices. I don't want to rub it off. And you don't have to use the rub and buff. You can just leave it like with the etched look. I don't want to rub too much because I'll just rub it right off, which it looks like that's what I'm doing. It's kind of like I said, it's kind of like a wax. This is black rub and buff. Like I said, I'm trying to not rub it completely off, because that's easy to do. And you can just leave it etched. You don't have to use the rub and buff. That's a total option. And all this does is just goes down into the crevices of the etched area. So you can see it better. Can y'all hear me okay? Okay. So we're done. We've etched. We used rub and buff. We're done with that. So now we're going to decorate our jar. I can still see a little rub and buff where I don't want it. And we're going to use this decorative sand sable. But y'all, with the transfers, with all the designs, there are so many things that you can do. You're not limited to just a chalkboard or a board. You know, it is so awesome the things you can do. I think we're going to just put the white ones in here. So get your transfers, get your paste, and then get your etching cream. These I'm just going to pile in here, because I think these are so pretty. You know, they're just all white. And I don't know if y'all have been, there's a part of Florida, it's called Cinnamon Beach. Everything down there, like the sand, looks like cinnamon's been shook on it everywhere. It's so pretty. So, you know, the different beaches around the U.S. and the world. And I think these are just like really classy looking ideas. And see, it says beach vibes. And it's a great memory. You can, you know, you can make the jar. You can go on vacation. You can tell the kids, the grandkids, whoever's with you, you know, about the jar, how, you know, what you're going to collect for, that kind of thing. And then I'm just going to do basically the same thing that we did with the other one. And then each year you can fill up your jars. I think it would be pretty, like on a bookcase, to have, I don't know, 10 or 12, however many vacations you take. And I hope that my ideas get you to thinking, you know, to try something new. And with the transfers, you can use them dozens of times. You can make them for gifts. decorate your beach house, decorate your vacation house. Okay, so this one we used cadet paste, and it says relax, unwind, you're on beach time, and it's got a collection of our special seashells. Now you probably don't want the three-year-old or whatever to shake it up. You want it to stay like sectioned. And then this one we used the blue sand. We used the etching cream and also rub and buff with the white. Isn't that pretty? And then you can just rust. These lids were like that shiny metal. But I think they both turned out so cute. Terry says she wished she'd have known years ago when we went to Myrtle Beach. Well, Terry, you're going to have to go back to the beach. But wouldn't this be pretty to like have a whole row of, okay, vacation 2022, vacation 2023, you know, whatever. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it gave you some ideas. And remember, you can use the etching cream on the transfers. They come out perfectly fine. And look, you can also, there's lake designs on there. If you go to the lake, if you collect like just different kinds of glass or like little sticks or, you know, so many things. Look, my kids loved walking around picking up stuff, which I love that too, even though I'm not a kid right now. But anyway, y'all, thank you for sharing and thank you for sprinkling the love. Thanks for joining me tonight. Let me know if you try this. Also, let me know what y'all are looking for. You know, what kind of projects you want me to do coming up. I love your ideas and I appreciate you. Bye, y'all.